Okay guys, welcome to another vlog episode of Cars We Talk. Hari ni kita ada di Mutiara Damansara, The Curve, dan kita akan saksikan Retro Havoc yang ke-8 tahun 2023. Kat sini we already see some cars in the Curve. I think I don't know what this place is called. In the Curve, you can see all of this. So yeah, we're gonna go find the actual event and let's see what it has in store for this year. Jom. Dah sampai. Okay, don't touch. I haven't been here for a long time. So yeah, over here kita ada lucky draw. Then this is all the important ones lah. Kita mula daripada sini dulu. Okay, so ni adalah Ford Escort Mark 1 Escort. Ada dua Mark 1 Escort. Wow, this is a really classic one. This is probably like a real race car or something. That's very nice. Look at that. It's all period. Oh yeah, betul. It is a race car. Cik Azman punya. Look at that. I can't really see it, but yeah, it's really nice. All the Japanese cars, we're going to look at them one by one and see which one is the best. Let's go. Oh my god. I think this is the best car in the show. It is the Cadillac Bustleback Seville, I think that's what it's called. This is literally the best car of the show, because this was the worst Cadillac ever made. One of the worst. It had a lot of quality issues, but it was very unique because it had this 1930s, 1940s, 20s Bustleback style rear end. Even has the Continental spare tire hump at the back. Wow, this is... How did he get this car here? And wow, look at that. Digital fuel injection. Look at that digital fuel injection. It's got the wire hubcaps. It's got... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's called the Seville. It has this very raked roof because it is based on a normal version, a normal sedan variation of the Cadillac, but it's completely redesigned from the roof up to the back. So this is what it looks like in front. It's a humongous car. It's huge because, you know, it's a Cadillac, but this is crazy. It's so cool. I mean, it looks like it has aged, and all the rubbers are, you know, kind of falling apart and everything. But wow, everything looks as it is from the inside. Oh, it's right-hand drive. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. That means it was sold somewhere in Asia, I guess. I'm just flabbergasted by this car. It's just so cool. This is absolutely cool. For me, this is the winner of the Retro Havoc. I love this car so much. Another quite famous car back in the 90s. This is the Mazda Lantis, the 323 Lantis, which is the successor to the 323 Astina, which is a special version of the 323 lah, basically. So the Lantis is the newer one, it's the 90s one, and this is the cooler one because it has the whale tail spoiler, which you don't see them anymore. In fact, you don't see the Lantis much anymore. So this is very, very cool, and this is nicely done. I really like how it's done. And the Lantis is like a coupe fastback kind of thing. It has pillarless windows. So yeah, these are quite, I wouldn't say rare, but these are quite cool cars, and you can still get them for pretty cheap, and props to the owner for making this one very, very nice. In section is all the cool German cars. These are really cool. These German wagons, these Mercedes E-Class wagons. You don't see them as often. More E-Classes, lots and lots of E-Classes. That's not an E-Class. It's a Honda. There's a Volvo right here. I don't know how this... Oh, this is not a Honda. This is the Isuzu version of it. The rebadge version. I forgot what it's called. Oh, these are cool. These are Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift cars. Recreations, of course. But yeah, that's very nice. You know, it's not easy making those airbrush stuff like that. Mitsubishi Galant. This brick Volvo is very nice. It says Nordica. Ooh, it's really nice. Let's see what we have at Adele's things. Another really nice one, a Datsun 120Y, which I believe are the original hubcaps. Now, I love classic Japanese cars, but I really love them if they're really, really, done up to as original as possible. And I don't think the color is original, but this is very nice. Look at the trim and everything. It's got the side mirrors there. Look at that grill. Because the 120i, this particular generation of the 120i, the Datsun Buah Kana as they call it, these things are rare nowadays because you don't see them anymore because they've all been scrapped and everything. And this one is just nice. Look at that. Right hand drive. It's got the original dashboard and everything. So all the trims are here. Oh, this is really nice. And yeah, that's the original number plate too. Look at that. All the Proton Sagas here. These are really cool. Because even though these are still here in Malaysia, you don't see a lot of some of these anymore. I mean, I'm sure some of these are quite rare versions of the ones I usually see. I can't see this one's quite dark actually. This one, I don't see anything particularly special about this. That is a Mitsubishi Lancer wagon, I think, which is basically a Saga with a wagon back. It's not a Saga, not real Saga. These are exceptionally rare. I'm going to use the word rare a lot in this video because some of these cars are actually rare, and also it's a bit of a joke. But yeah, these are the limousine versions of the Proton cars, which were made in very little numbers, and I'm assuming finding parts for these things are not going to be very easy. Look at that. That's a vinyl top right there, some kind of vinyl top, and this is the Iswara version of it. Some of these, and a lot of the models became limos. So they were these Sagas, they were the Viras, they were I think almost all of the models had a limousine version of it. So that's very nice. Look at that. It's very cool. There's another one right here. Oh, that one's really nice. So because literally these things have no parts left, you can only modify them as much as you can. Oh, look at that. Oh, that one's open. Let's take a look. Very close inside. So yeah, you can see this one is playing music. It has the imported dashboard, the UK dashboard, everything. This is the 6-door version, by the way. But this middle door opens, so then you can go inside and everything. So look at that. So all very nice seating inside here. Ooh, this one smells very nice too. Yeah, it's huge lah. Basically, it's very huge. And this is an older version of the car. Look at that. This is the first generation Saga, so I don't think the door opens, but yeah, look at that. Look at that color. Those might be original Proton wheels, because these ones have it too. And also, they also have boomerang spoilers. I can see right here. Here is the Vira version of the limousine. Same thing as well. They're just stretched out cars. And let me show you the boomerang spoiler, which is a very 90s limousine kind of thing. Yeah, these both have the boomerang spoilers. That's very cool. It's awesome. It's a bit dark, you can't see it, but the middle section has this like cabinet kind of thing, so you can get your drinks and everything. Yeah, this one is quite dark, so you can't really see it, but yeah. These were, premium cars. You can see there it says limousine. So yeah, these were meant to ferry very important people of the day. Two very French cars, the Citroën CX I think. So I'm not sure if these are actually the Citroën cars. That's the center wiper right there. Because Proton did make a French-based car called the Tiara, which yeah, it is a Proton Tiara with a Citroën AX front. I think that's what it is. This one is true to its roots because it has the 3-lug wheels. Because Proton followed the French cars, and these cheap Citroëns and Renaults and basically most French cars had 3-lug wheels. This one has been converted to 4. So but yeah, look at these two cars. Definitely, some people would say these were the best Protons. These were good Protons. The Tiara, some say these were absolutely terrible cars because they were actually based on terrible cars. But it's up to you to decide. But these are done quite nice. I like this green colored one. That's very nice. Look at that. We have a colleague, an online friend, Dat Blue 660. One of the best kanchils I've ever seen. Very clean, very nice. I love these things. You don't see kanchils in this original condition. You can look at the seats and everything. So glad to meet you that you're here. That's very nice, man. That's awesome. These, very nicely done cars. This van, this Daihatsu 1000 van. I just love it. It's so small. Look at it. It's very tiny. It's very utilitarian. Oh, that's very nice. Look at that. Look at that gear lever. It's got holes in the floor. I mean, I guess this is an actual work van. Someone did use this as a work van. He probably still is using it as a work van, and I just adore that. And these micro vans, we should keep selling these, because these are, even though they are small, they are very practical. You look at this old plate as well, got the big numbers and everything. All the trims are, still here. It's just that, it's a van. It's worn out, as it should be. But huge props to this guy. He's just parked right next to like Corollas and Sagas and Pulsars and everything. That's awesome. This crazy MR2. Look at that. Look at those wheels. Ooh, look at that handbrake situation. Wow, this is done crazily well. Air intake and everything's more. There's more MR2s too. Opposite the Vera aerobags. But no, this is also nicely done. This one is very simple. That one has a tag on it, this one doesn't. I like this one a lot. Lots of MR2s. This is Skyline 4-door, I want to go look at that. An R32 sedan, which I think is even better than the coupe, because those things are now overpriced cars. And these ones, well, they're not cheap, but they are cheaper than the normal ones, because these are not R32 cars. These are not GTR, sorry. These are not GTR cars. These are at most GTTs or something. But it's really nice, and this one is nicely done too. It's got the white body molding stamp thing at the back. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot, and I extra liked it because it's right behind these two very nicely done Toyota Starlets. There's another one right there, but I like these two. This one is slightly like worn down, which I like it, and this one is very nicely done. Another really cool car, Datsun 1600 and a Datsun 160J. That's a wagon, by the way, so that's even cooler. This is a 160J. These are Bluebirds. Now, Bluebirds are very cool. A 120i wagon, you don't see those a lot. A 626 coupe. These are also not very common. These were very expensive back then because these were huge cars back then. A Toyota Celica, which are, for some reason, they're quite common around here. Look at that. Mazda. And the Datsun 120i, lots of Datsuns and Toyota Corollas here. Well, I love these triple S Bluebirds. That is really cool. And look at that, that's a van. You can see that van. Superbikes. I don't know what these are. I'm not a bike person, but these look very cool and very retro-like. I love these Suzukis. I think these are the G something, I know. This is Walter Wolf Racing. I know that team, Walter Wolf Racing. That's very nice. Lots of Kawasaki's. Well, I love these Suzuki RG500. That's what it is. I'm assuming this is the same thing. So these are all like probably 80s or 90s motorcycles. And there's quite a few of them actually. These are not. Oh yeah, these are Yamaha RXZs, which are not rare by any means. They are everywhere. These Kawasaki's are a bit rarer. The Yamahas. Look at that. Look at all these bikes. Yamaha RDs, lots of Yamaha RDs. So yeah, this is also a very cool car. This is a concept car that never actually got released. It's a Satya convertible. Basically, well, as the name implies, this is a Satya convertible. It's not much to talk about it. It has no roof. And it has this rear quarter window right here. Look at the inside. It's very nice. Look at that. It's very cool. It's got GTI wheels. I think this event, I forgot how big it was. Semua kereta tau. And there's more stuff here. Banyak gila benda. Yang ni jual barang tu kot. But I don't know what these are. These are all abandoned for some reason. But look, banyak gila lah. Look at that. Look at that. Pontiac. Banyak gila. I'm gonna make like a compilation at the very end of the video because it's just so many cars. And it's just for one day, so it's a bit sayang sikit lah, tapi it's so much worth it. I mean, I haven't even fully round the whole place, but it's already worth so much. So I'm just gonna let's see these cars first. So there's 122. These are quite common. Is that a Maserati? Yeah, it is a Maserati. It's decent. Terrible 1980s Maseratis. 228. These are so cool. You don't get to see these. I've never seen one of these before. There's lots of Rolls Royces. There's a very, very, very old Rolls Royce right there. I want to see that Pontiac right there. This is a Bentley, which is kind of the same thing like a Rolls Royce, but look at this. This is it is a Pontiac, It is a hardtop Pontiac too. Look at that. So you know, there is no pillar in the middle, so it just slides down. Look at that old dashboard. And these are on bags, I think. Look at the wheels. Look at that. Oh, I like this one. It's not that big, you know. Yeah, 1964 Parisienne, that's what it is. Mercedes-Benz are very common here in Malaysia, and these are Singaporean cars, by the way. But these are not very, very common cars. Particularly in Malaysia, because we never sold many BMWs because I guess nobody liked them. But you don't see a lot of old BMWs. You see a lot of old Mercedes-Benz, which is why they're everywhere in the show. This is a cool T-top Datsun. Another old Mercedes-Benz, a P1800. Ooh, a Ferrari Dino. Well, let's take a look at that. Look at this, a Giulietta, I think a Giulia. But ooh, a Dino. I think it's a Dino. Based from what I've watched in Top Gear, Richard Hammond used to have this in one of the challenges. But I never knew that the Dino had back seats, which looks extremely uncomfortable. And this is a right-hand drive one too, so this is even cooler. Look at those wheels, original, all original. And I love the fact that it's not like completely restored. It has like all these like dings and dents and everything. So I particularly like this particular Ferrari. So huge props to the owner for just keeping it as it is. It's not even clean and everything. So I like this. I think I'm 100%, I'm 90% sure that this is a Dino. That's what it is. But I really like this one. The mystery van, that's actually a Daihatsu Hijet. It's also a camper, I think. These two cars, which you know, it is what it is. These are expensive now, but these are cool. I mean, despite the stupid prices on these things, these are cool. So and these are both GT Apex models, which is the exact same car that Takumi drove in Initial D. That's not important anymore because the Supra is just it's just a Supra. But okay, let's just have a look at it. It is the Tiger one. I like that Nissan Pace car though. That is something I've never seen before. So let's have a look at that. It is a 300ZX pace car. Oh, it's based on a real pace car too. Inside you can see there's a model in there. Let's see. These are all Singaporean cars, by the way. Oh, that's a very nice Starion right there. Look at that. It's got the sirens and everything. So this is like properly hooked up. And the ZX is quite big. Oh, it's an automatic one. Ooh, it's very nicely done. You can see the interior right there. I'm not touching it, by the way, because you're not supposed to do that. It's a 280ZX long one, the long body one, the 2+2 I think. Ooh, so there are quite a few Singaporean cars right here. So let's have a look at that. Look at that tall one right there. The Corolla Levins, which is the sister to the Trueno. This is the some kind of Daihatsu Mira. I'm taking pictures of it. Yeah, it's a Daihatsu Mira van. It is a proper van, which they actually did make this in Japan. It is a van. It's very tall and it's very cool looking, very funky looking. But yeah, so this is a very nice van car. I think it's huge too. You can actually make it into a bus. You can see inside there. Look how big the windscreen is and everything. CRX, that's pretty cool too, and lots of minivan. This is what I'm talking about. A slammed BMW 2002 series, that era of BMW, the new design era. Oh, this is really nicely done. Look at that. It's even got whatever this thing is. That's pretty cool. What's next to it though? What is that? Is this also a BMW? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's the hatchback version, which is, I'm assuming, is even rarer. And that is an actual 2002 turbo. So this is the performance version of this, because I'm assuming this is not a 2002 turbo, a real 2002 turbo. It's from Thailand. Look at that. Okay, there's stuff here. Ooh. Whoa, look at that. Look how big the steering wheel is. That's the engine right there. See, yeah, it opens that way. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's in really nice condition too. It's got PBS wheels. Something you don't see anymore, a bone stock Civic hatch. It's even got the original 90s hubcaps. Oh, this is amazing. It's an automatic, I think. Yeah, that's what it is. It is from Thailand. Oh wow. Civic EX too. It's not even like a performance model. It's just a bog standard one. Oh, I really like this one. This is a really nice one. I am inside Mitsubishi Galant SL. Abang ni nama dia Dragon Red Galant, nama Instagram dia. Dia restore kereta ni 2 tahun. Dia kata cat saja, I'm going to show you the outside. Cat saja 20k. Gila. Tapi fuyo cantiknya. Look at all of this. Steering semua original. Ni semua. Okay, radio tak ada. Okay. There's a clock here and it works. Okay, tak, it works. Wow, look at this. If I press this, what happens? Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, aircon. There's aircon. And kereta ni, it's pinning so if I close the door, I'm going to be very careful. Seat belts are here. Alright. Wow. So yeah, there's just, a lot of stuff you can get. I bought a few stuff as well. Some keychains, some random stuff, a lot of smaller ones because these are super expensive. Typical of these kinds of places. But if you get a good deal, you can find some really good gems hidden in these stores. And they're not just at Retro Havoc. Diorang ni kat mana-mana saja lah. Usually apa-apa event kereta, they'll all be there lah. But yeah. So yeah, it's kind of the end of my video. So I'm just gonna do a compilation of videos of all the cars in the show. So yeah, let's get to that. I've seen it for sale before on Facebook Marketplace. It is a rotary powered Ford Cortina. That's the rotary engine. It's insane. This is absolutely insane. Holy shit. It's so nicely done too. It's not that cheap, it's only under 30,000 ringgit. Wow, this is insane. So yeah, I finished touring everything. This year memang best lah, besar gila, and it's huge. Even I got tired looking at all the cars and everything. But banyak gila kereta, which is good. It's really good, and I'm really impressed that this year memang banyak gila kereta and they took up the whole parking space. I'm just really happy that I got to see everything. Even though some of them, of course, I didn't record it for obvious purposes and there was no one there. It's not particularly interesting for me. But yeah, and then I bought a few random stuff from the store, from the Hot Wheels area, from the toy area. There's some loose items, some keychains, and it's really cool, very special, limited Retro Havoc smelly thing. So yeah, it's called Little Joe, and this is really cool. I might keep the box, and of course I'm gonna use it until it's done. But yeah, I really like this one. This is really cool. It's worth the buy. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much all of it for Retro Havoc this year. I'm just gonna show here because I'm not showing anything else. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it for Retro Havoc this year. It was a really nice one. I wish it did it on Sunday as well, but it's just for one day as far as I am concerned. As I know, it's only for one day. And I hope that next time kita dapat berjumpa lagi. I hope that we can, there'll be more Retro Havoc events in the future, next year, maybe this year as well. And yeah, thanks for watching.